Hey guys, it's Pinot Noir Ice Cream Bar. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is your favorite platform? And I don't mean gaming, you silly billies. I mean, what is your favorite platform on which to enjoy this lovely hobby? Y'all shouldn't be surprised by this. Mine is YouTube. Ever since I started consistently uploading videos, I've just felt everyone was warm and friendly. Even when I was self-conscious and felt weird about recording videos, people would still comment and say positive things, and I always felt people wanted to get to know me and my dolls and my experience in the hobby, my ball joint doll journey. My BJD. So that's one thing I really like about YouTube. I also like the accountability, which really comes in two ways. The first way is that I always forget to post on places like forums and picture sharing sites. You know, you have like 5 or 6 different sites that you can post your pictures on that you have an account on all at the same time, and I would usually post on one and then forget about the rest of them. And then I would forget my username and my password, and it would just all go downhill from there, because I wouldn't be able to log on, and that's actually pretty much it. Not a very long story. The other big thing with accountability is that the vast majority, seemingly, obviously I've not watched every single doll-related channel on YouTube ever, because I probably don't know about them all, but the vast majority of people, along with being nice and warm and friendly, seem to be very much aware of what they're saying. I think it's hard to go on a big rant when you're talking and you're hearing yourself talk, especially if you go back and you edit your videos, you hear yourself talk again. So you're very aware of what you're saying. Even if you don't say exactly the right thing, you at least probably didn't say something completely ridiculous and stupid. And also people are associating what you say with your face and your hands and your voice. So, you know, you don't want to say very hurtful things because you just don't want to be that person. Also, I just think it's really cool to be able to hear and see a person react to their dolls in real time. Just that relationship between a person, a human, and an object, a thing that they're creating and curating themselves. It's a very cool relationship, a very cool dynamic to see unfolding. It's like watching the creative process over a series of videos, so it's really cool. And you know, hearing about people's journeys in the hobby, I feel like it's something that doesn't get talked about so much on forums and really never gets talked about very much on just picture sharing sites. So that's also a really cool aspect. Actually, one of my favorite things about YouTube is that, you know, it's so accessible and it's free. All you need is a camera and internet connection, and you can actually talk to other people and have conversations and, you know, gush and plan and be excited about your hobby and your collection and your dolls, and that's really cool because, you know, a lot of people, myself included, I don't have friends who are into this hobby, and even though there is a sort of semi-local community of doll lovers in my state, that was just never a place where I felt super welcome, and the people weren't very warm to me when I used to do those events. So YouTube has really been a really exciting place for me to be because it actually allows me to physically have conversations with you guys about dolls, and that is so freaking awesome that I get to actually talk and not, you know, sit and type on the computer. It's just so much more of a rewarding experience, and it feels a lot more engaging and exciting. So those are some of the reasons why I love YouTube. I know it has its flaws. There's definitely stuff that in a perfect world I would change about YouTube, but that being said, it is definitely my favorite platform and the one where I felt the most welcome. Briefly, just to cover all of the, I think, are the other major ones, because I don't want anyone to think I'm like dissing on their favorite platform. Forums have never really been my thing, not because I dislike them. The one I was most active on was Den of Angels. I joined that site way back, probably nearly like close to 10 years ago. When I first joined it, it was really fun. The reason I stopped being on Den of Angels was because it didn't feel engaging to me, and also for about 3.5 years I ran a wig making store out of Den of Angels and my own personal website. I just just got sick of looking at both of those websites. So yeah, that specifically is Den of Angels, but for forums in general, they just were never very engaging to me. I forget to post things. It's as simple as that. I have terrible memory. And that's the same problem I have with photo sharing sites like Flickr and DeviantArt and, like, does anyone use PhotoBucket? I don't know. Instagram, all of those. I have nothing against them at all, but I would just never remember to update that. I just don't feel the same sense of, like, accountability of if I post or not. I mean, I always link my Instagram in my videos usually in the description box, which I really shouldn't do because it's not a doll-related Instagram. I just do it because so many other people do it. I know that Tumblr also has a big doll community, and here I have to disclaimer, I know that not all of Tumblr is like this, and I know that there are plenty of good decent people on that website. You should know that I am very biased against Tumblr. I do not like it. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt. And if you are very good at wading through shit without getting too dirty, I totally get the draw of Tumblr. I mean, it's amazing, that infinite scrolling thing. That's pretty cool. You can get stuck on that website for a long time. And there's lots of beautiful pictures. I'm not gonna deny that. My problem with Tumblr is that, I'm gonna try and be nice here, I see a lot of people who have, you know, amassed a good amount of followers, who, you know, they get a high amount of notes and things like that on their pictures, and that's fine, that's great, but some of those people don't have that high of a maturity level, and they do things like get in arguments, and seem to think that the more popular they get, the less they have to answer to the rest of the community. Like, people will ask them questions who are new to the hobby, because, you know, they might be some of the first posts that come up when you search for Baldrian Doll, and they'll be mean to them and rude. I find it very disheartening to see people who don't find merit in helping others. That is why I dislike Tumblr. I see that way too much, and I am overall just incredibly disappointed in that community of people. I mean, it could be that I'm catching everybody on a bad day, or maybe I'm just being too sensitive. I just find it doesn't give happiness. In fact, it creates anxiety, and I don't see the purpose of that. I really don't need that in my life. Again, I don't mean to offend anyone who likes Tumblr. Like I said, I definitely see the draw. It is, in theory, a very cool website. I don't understand how it happens that every time I go on there I just see some stupid drama that just, ugh. Why? I should tell you, I'm not very good at dealing with drama. My 3 main reactions are: 1. Hide under a blanket. 2. Drink too much. 3. Eat macaroni and cheese in a bathtub. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I do. Maybe sometimes dance it out. Just to recap, no one on Tumblr is automatically bad for being on Tumblr. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I see too much negativity to really have that be something that I enjoy going on with consistency. I just wanted to say that out loud because it was building up inside for a long time and I needed to get it out. Hopefully you all will be understanding of that. And I know that quite possibly a number of you have shared similar experiences as to mine. Maybe not on Tumblr, maybe on YouTube, maybe on, you know, different forums, maybe on photo sharing sites, I don't know. But anyway, what is your opinion? What platform do you like the best? I wouldn't ask if I didn't want to know. I can definitely see how everything has its ups and downs, so let me know. And hopefully I haven't offended anyone. I'm so sorry if I did. My opinion is only my opinion, and that's that. So I will talk to all of you guys later. Bye!